Okay, I want everybody to just check this out, listen to it. This is not a video. You're not gonna see me moving around or talking really much, at least not at first. I just want you to listen to this and prepare to comment and share, and make sure you hit that like button after 35 seconds. There's a key for you. And so hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share. But I want you to listen. You don't have to sit there and look at the phone for this one. Just turn it up and listen. Chrislam thing, I keep seeing a lot of Christians say, "Oh, it's the one world religion. It's the one world religion." First thing I want to say is this: they have and they are trying to kill our credibility as much as possible by preparing us so many times, saying all these things, and you guys keep falling for it because you're too antsy. Okay? Repent. Get saved. Live the best life you can. Depend on God's mercy. Depend on His grace. And just be on the watch. But every time they do something, stop jumping like that. They're going to kill all of our credibility. Do you really sit there and believe that the combination of the Christian faith and the Islam faith, sprinkled with a little bit of Judaism, is the one world religion, bro? Who in your right mind? See, when you think of the times of the Antichrist, right, the time of the beast and all of that, you have to think about the spirit, the energy that will already exist. You have to think about the energy of the Antichrist. Who does that attract, right? People who say things like, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I mean, like, I believe in God, but I burn sage and align my chakras, and I vibe and I meditate. New Age people, people who just don't really believe in anything, they just live their lives, get money, idolaters. These are the kind of people that you're looking to target. I mean, you have to put yourself in a mindset of the other side to see what's going. Do you really think? Try to put yourself in. Some of us are ex-New Agers ourselves in our own way. Do you really think that Chrislam, the combination of the two religions that completely go against Antichrist lifestyle, is going to even sound appealing enough to anyone in the Antichrist spirit? Mind, these people don't walk around saying, I'm an Antichrist, I hate Jesus. No, but they live in their lives in that spirit, in that liberated homosexual, do whatever I want to do, I'm who I am, do what thou wilt, the streets, whatever, drugs, get high, whatever. Why would they want to join a religion that is a combination of the two most, quote-unquote, as they would call it, judgmental religions that you could even find on the face of earth? One, which has a history in violence against people who don't believe in what they believe in. Another one who has a history of exclusion. Now, it's being ran, this whole Chrislam thing, by the people that everybody thinks are pedophiles, Catholics, the Pope. Don't nobody listen to the Pope? Name one young person you know right now that gives two rat's tails what a Pope gotta say. I mean, seriously. I mean, you have a better chance of convincing me that Drake is the Antichrist before you ever convince me that the Pope is anybody, bro. These are things that are going to have some type of political fruit. Yes, these might be testing grounds. Yes, but is this the one world religion that we read about? No. You have to be antsy. Look at that deer. I just drove by a little deer. He chilling. He ain't move either. He one of them tough ones. Usually they run. Okay? You have to be antsy, fishing. I get it. Trust me, I'm just like you. I can't wait till Jesus comes back. I can't wait to go ahead and get up out of here or whatever, right? But at the same time, bro, we can't just jump on every little thing that we see. Some of these things are setting up. Yeah, see, I personally believe, I don't really want to say too much about this because I don't want to give anyone ideas, but, you know, these days we sit up here, we do a lot of talking, and unfortunately, but fortunately, the only people who actually listen to us are people who actually agree with everything that we say. Anyway, so hopefully this episode doesn't end up in the wrong hands. But I firmly believe that the one world religion, as they would call it, when you think about it based in Antichrist spirit, something that people would actually want to be a part of, not things that no Christian, no Muslim, no quote-unquote Jew, you know, no New Ager, none of them definitely not gonna want nothing to do with nothing called Chrislam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's going to be something that's under the umbrella of something that all religions, all spiritual beliefs have in common: faith, believing. When you look at the Muslim religion, you look at the Christian religion, you look at everything that breaks off of these things too, right? People who take it kind of, who are lukewarm with it, whatever. If you look at this, the New Age type teachings, the law of attraction, all of these things have one thing in common. We may not agree on gods. We may not agree if there is one God or any God at all, or what his name is, or if Jesus Christ was his name, or if that was the one that really walked the earth, that he lived and died for our sins, or was it Muhammad? Or we may not agree on that, but there's one thing that we all have in common is for us to get the results that we want from our spiritual endeavors and from the things that we do to better our lives and better ourselves and to toot our own horns and look at me, is faith, believing. It's all the same thing. When you watch the documentary The Secret, and this is where I get a lot of this from, and plus this other video I watched like years and years ago, you see that. That's why they were able to do that documentary, The Secret, based off the book, and bring in pastors of different races, black pastors, white pastors. They brought in Buddhists, they brought in New Age people, they brought in just regular counselors and all kind of people like that. That's how they were able to do that, because they were able to convince them, hey, even though we all do things differently, you pray, I meditate, I do this, one thing we have to all do is believe. That's the whole concept of the law of attraction. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay? They're going to try to get us off of something that is common for everybody. When you look at the way the world is going, first of all, the Pope doesn't have the same credibility amongst anything social that he used to have. The whole world right now is freaked out by men, let alone old white men who come from institutes that are known for, or have become known, or have a bad reputation for, molestation and things like that. Nobody's following them. This whole Chrislam thing, it only has relevance to the people who were in the room when they created it. No real Muslim, whether you're talking the Nation of Islam, the Black Islams, the Sunni and Shiites, the Middle Easterns, no real Islam person who, mind you, one of their main teachings is do not associate with infidels. Christians are considered infidels. Anyone else outside of that faith is considered an infidel. They are even taught in some sects, S-E-C-T-S, of the Islam faith to not associate with these people, but also be prepared to kill them. Mind you, this is a overall radicalized religion. Okay? Christians and Muslims is like oil and, would it be like water? I'm not good at science. Yeah. Look, man, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? These like, no true Christian is going to follow, first of all, no Christian follows behind nothing the Pope has to say. He has no credibility to us. Bro, let's keep it real, bro. Like, and I'm not saying this, I'm just keeping it 1,000. We don't even want to follow our own Christian leader. We ain't even trying to follow T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen and, what's the girl named Joyce Meyer, and we ain't even trying to follow them. Like, let alone the Pope. We don't follow the Pope, as a religion, or as people who are just believers, who, whatever you want to call yourself, at the end of the day, you're a follower of Christ. Followers of Christ do not follow the Pope. He has no influence or credibility with us whatsoever. There's a lot of people that could probably influence the Christian masses before the Pope could. We don't care what the Pope has to say. We don't care what he signed off on. We don't care. There's no Christian in this world, African, Asian, and I'm not talking about races, I'm talking about the countries, okay? Middle Eastern, American, Canadian, none of us, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This generation, the Catholics don't even care what the Pope has to say, okay? And here's people. So, like I said, this is some political stuff that we'll probably eventually see the fruits of at some point. But if you're thinking that this is the official one world religion, no. Okay? Like, We all thought that they were going to make us get vaccines. Now it's going to be the mark of the beast. They keep trying to make fools of us. They also, at the same time, they're doing several things at once. They're also, at the same time, you know, because they're talking about our mouth, people look at it and say, hey, the Christians said something and we kind of believe them, but look, they were wrong again, right? They also, at the same time, are testing things, see what people's reactions are going to be. Do you really think this is going to hold up? I guarantee you, I mean, I haven't looked too much into it as far as, like, the reactions of people, but I guarantee you that there are Islamic people like, yo, who's the guy that signed this for us? Yeah, like, find him, bring him over here. We finna have a little talk with him, a final talk, too, because we finna behead him after this. Like, no, we're not linking up with y'all. And okay, so if the Christians are not going to fall for this, we're not going into no Chrislam. Like, it's just not happening. Like, we don't believe in Allah. We don't want to share gods. We don't want to mix up our word and our doctrine with other doctrines just to accept things and da 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 da. Once again, I'm not saying this can't be the opening stages to something, but this is not it. Stop saying that. Stop making videos. Stop making podcasts. Stop posting these things on Facebook. Stop saying that, because the main people that are watching you and taking you serious, because you still do have some credibility, even with non-believers, are the people that we really actually need to save and make sure they're ready for the real return of Christ, not this one that they're about to fake, not all this fake stuff that they're trying to do, or some people even think they're just trying to help speed it up. No, okay? Like, stop it. They keep failing it for a reason. They keep trying to do little stuff, and they keep failing for a reason. That is not it. This is not what you're thinking it is. Okay? This is something that has to do with those people in the room, and what they're going to use it to do has nothing to do with trying to convince the whole world to follow under the three, I guess, what you would think is the biggest religion. Man, for what? These folks don't want nothing to do with that. What make you think they want something? Like, it's like you're thinking, like, for a sense, like, I don't want to fight the little guy in the group, so you send the bigger guy? If I didn't want to fight the little 5'5" dude who looks like a pipsqueak, what makes you think I want to fight the 6'2" chiseled dude? When you tell an average person that Christianity, and Islam and Judaism just combined to make one super religion, that is a 6'5" chiseled dude. Okay? If I didn't want to fight this dude by himself, what make you think I'm going to want to fight with him? You think that I want to sit up there and be once again, think like a non-believer. Think like the type of people who actually do have the Antichrist spirit, right? For real have the Antichrist spirit, right? Which we can determine that in different ways. But you know the basic overall way that I'm referring to, right? Do you think those people really want something to do with the three most, as they would call it once again, judgmental religions? They hate religion. They hate this is like, no. This isn't dismantle the religion. This brings them together. This is, I don't know what this is going to lead to. I'm not going to sit here and try to act, and that's what we need to stop doing. All we have to do is prepare ourselves. Here is a reality a lot of Christians need to hear. A lot of believers need to hear this. A lot of Christians need to hear this. A lot of followers of Christ, a lot of people who just believe in God, need to hear this. This is an icebreaker for all of us, including myself. This is something that you need to hear. I hate to break it to you, but there is a possibility that we are not living in the last days. I hate to break it to you. I know you see a lot of signs, but if you do your historical research, there's been millions of times in history that we've seen a lot of signs. Some people would even go back to certain points in history after the revelation was given and say those times look worse than these times. And those times had more accurate signs than these times right here. Okay? I also want to say that doesn't mean go live your best life and do what thou wilt, because hey, it ain't coming. Oh, it can come tonight. That's the beautiful thing about it. It can come right now as I'm speaking. This episode might not even make it because I'll just drop the phone and just drop right here in this car. The car will crash in one of these mailboxes. Okay? It can come 200 years from now. It can come whenever God is ready. Not when we see something and say, oh, look, that looks like it right there. Look, there's rumors of war. Oh, there was an earthquake in Taiwan last week. Like that, look, bro, there's earthquakes. There's been earthquakes my whole life. Okay? Like, I'm not saying that I don't think. Oh, I definitely think that there's plenty of signs. Most of my friends will tell you, I'm the one always telling, man, we live in the last time, man, we live in the last time. Even before I was a Christian, I was still living, man, we live in the last time. You know, but at the same time, what I'm growing to learn is, does it even matter? Are you ready? Because the people that are doing all the talking are at least claiming to be ready. So I'm gonna go off their word and say that they're ready. Okay, so what are we talking about? What are we talking about? How long are you gonna be here to even see these things if you're ready? Like, you know what I'm saying? All we need to do is get people ready, bro. If this is the beginning of the one world religion and I'm wrong, cool. Just get ready, bro. Why are we sitting there debating if it's no? First of all, bro, it does not have the legs of the one world religion, bro. It just don't. All it does is have the legs of these people, once again, the people that are in that room, feeling like, hey, let's come together so we can be something. Maybe they're establishing the stage for it. Think of them like the John the Baptist of the one world religion. John the Baptist ain't Jesus, though. This ain't the one world religion, bro. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to everybody out there, all my conspiracy theorist brothers, everybody out there that's on the watch, all my watchmen. I hate to break it to y'all, but this one, it's not it, bro. It's not it, bro. It's just not it. Like, you know, and I'm gonna do this as a video as well, so I can spread to YouTube too. Hold on. You know, we just ultimately we have to start to just use some basic skills. Stop looking at things from your perspective as a Christian if you want to understand what the devil is doing. I hate to say that it's going to sound kind of sick and twisted and you don't want to spend too much time here if you're not strong enough. No offense, it just is what it is. You have to look at it from that side's perspective. Is this what you would use? I mean, in a world full of people right now, we see the Antichrist spirit is present, right? That's why I personally do believe that we're in the last times, but I am open to the fact that this might not be it. And we might have another 50, 100, maybe even longer than that years to go, right? Things are bad right now, but you have to admit, they could be worse. I mean, the fact that I'm driving around just chilling, you know, minding my business, I mean, that just tells you that things could be way worse, right? Okay, so here's the thing, like, we have to start to just look at things. It's simple. It doesn't take a theologian. I don't even need to bring up my Bible right now and show you nothing. It's very simple, bro. When you're talking about people who have the Antichrist spirit unfortunately dwelling in them, right? This is the things that just go against biblical things, right? Goes against the natural orders and rules and laws and just designs of the Most High, the Creator, the God of Abraham, the God of Jacob, the God of everybody, right? When you think about these things, bro, like, you have to make it make sense. You can't just jump and see something on the TV or on the news and be like, 3 religions coming together. Oh, there it is. Yep. Now let's go tell the world that this is it. Like, no, stop. You might be doing exactly what the devil wants you to do. That's probably exactly what he wants you to do, is go tell everybody that this is it. You are actually, matter of fact, you're doing more of the job at that point. If that's true, once again, that's just, you know, if that's true, then even they're doing. Because you're the one that's telling everybody what it is. And that's what it is when it's not. So while they're focused on, maybe it could be a distraction, right? Because think about it. While they're focused on actually creating the real things, you're over here showing people all this other stuff that, like, really anybody with 2 eyes could look at that and be like, bruh, who's going to follow that, bro? Besides the people that's in that room making it up. The Pope and whoever he in there chilling with. Like, who else is going to follow that, bro? They going to look. Think about it. If you was a New Age, you look, the Christians like, we ain't with that. The Islam people like, we ain't with that. The Jews is like, I don't know what they're talking about. Right? We're not going for that. No 3 of us is going for that. Right? Then you, on the other hand, you have your conceptions and perspectives about religion, and you think it's all hateful and it goes against everything in your lifestyle, all the drinking, all the smoking, all the fornicating, all the homosexuality, all the lying, all the murdering, all the scamming and robbing and drug dealing and killing and selling your body and doing OnlyFans and watching porn. Do you want to keep naming things? Why would you want to join the super group of that? You ain't even want no smoke with the one-on-one with just one on. Now you want to get jumped? Come on, bro. Think about it from their perspective. That's who's going to be wooed into it, not you. You're strong, right? I don't agree with Muslims and what they believe in, but I give them a lot of credit. They're strong. They're stronger than Christians. They stand on what they got going on. They don't play about theirs. We got a show on TV right now called Little Demon. We ain't banded up to get it taken off yet. When they put that Messiah show on Netflix, the Muslims said, take it off. And they took it off. It's still on there, but they canceled season 2. You know what I'm saying? So we never got to see season 2 of Messiah because the Muslims came through and put their foot down. Right? Bro, do you really think that this is going to work? You have to start to look at things from a realistic perspective. You can't just look at it from a surface level view and just be like that and then jump out there and kill more and more of our credibility. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the long run, bro. They're going to fake that rapture thing, bro. I really believe that that's one of those so-called, as they call it, conspiracy theories. I really believe that they're going to fake the rapture, right? Of some sort. Most people are not going to believe it because the real people are going to be sitting there looking confused like, wait, I did everything I'm supposed to do. Why I didn't go up? Because it's probably not for you. I don't know. Maybe they might do. I don't know what they're going to do, really. Once again, it's not really my business anymore, the way I look at it. I used to get so caught up in these things. I don't really care. I think that the ultimate goal is for when the real rapture comes, either all the real people are in one area where they can just kind of act like it didn't happen, or just chunk it up as an alien abduction or some crazy thing like that. Mind you, talk about the frogs that came out the mouth of the dragon. What's the mouth of the dragon? What is the dragon? Right? When you kind of do a little history on dragons and what these things were, a lot of people would believe these dragons actually have been like spaceships. And these frog-looking beings that you hear about in the Bible that come out of the mouth of the dragon is what we call aliens, right? And they have demonic spirits, right? So what they gonna do is this talk right here. See, now y'all got me in the talk, man. Okay, whatever. So either we all gonna be in one place, so when it happens, they just say, oh, just another alien abduction, because they already gonna have brought aliens to the world and stuff like that, or it'll be so little people, bro. And that's what they want it to be. It's so little amount of people, bro. So that, it just don't even look good. It didn't trick so many people out their spot. Look, here's everything. Here's the end of the world. Where's your God? Because they done faked the end of the world, right? Where's your God? Now everybody's like, man, dang, we've been bamboozled. Even Christians gonna be like, man, I've been bamboozled. Man, I've been believing in this stuff my whole life, and it's not even true. Look, the rapture happened. I ain't even go. Look, such and such came. They defeated him. They gonna show you some picture of some Jesus that's not the real Jesus. They gonna trick you. They gonna trick the Mets out of so many people, bro. They're about to do something that is so next level trickery. Like, it's gonna trick even some of the strongest Christians, bro. They're gonna be tricked, bro. They're gonna sit there and be tricked. They're not gonna know what happened. And for anybody who don't believe that these numbers are gonna be small, but what's the number of the people after everything? What did they say? 100 and how many? 44,000? Bro, Kim Kardashian got like 50 million people following her on Instagram. 144,000 people? That's like a campus, bro. Like, that's nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny could get 144,000 people to show to his concert. Like, that's small. That just shows you how deceived the world is going to be and how many people are going to be tricked out of their spot into heaven, bro. But they say many are called, right? Few are chosen. So a lot of people are not going to go, bro. I don't imagine heaven to be a place with billions of people, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't, bro. I really don't, bro. I don't think that, especially not from this generation. People have always imagined when the rapture happens, like if it was to happen right now, it'd be like planes flying everywhere and cars crash. I don't even think it's gonna be like that, bro. Honestly, I really don't. Not at this point, and especially if they manage to get this trick off and we go another 20, 30 years or whatever, like, oh no, it ain't gonna be like that at all. You're gonna have places that don't even know what's going on. You're gonna have cities, like actual cities, where nobody's gonna go in the rapture. So they're gonna be watching the news like, oh, somebody went missing here, and they're like, well, the same way we watch the news right now, right? When we hear about stuff, we're like, oh, this sounds cool. Anyways, what y'all eat tonight? Like, it's not gonna be as what y'all thinking, because there's not that many people in the world that's really about that life, that's really tied in. And if they keep tricking us and we keep promoting these tricks, even though we think we're doing the right things, so don't get it wrong, you're doing the right thing because you have the right intentions, then, and we keep losing credibility every single time we push something that's just not true, right? And they get these tricks off, these Project Blue Beams, and bringing these demons out of their portal and this CERN, and they open this up, and then these so-called aliens come, and they done tricked us into this, that, and the third, and everybody believing in faith rather than God or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, once these things happen, it'll have a small number of people, bro. And then now we're looking at a very, very small number of people. You know, half of us listening. Who knows? Like, none of us are immune to it, right? I mean, we can talk about it all we want to, and then when we see it, we just so antsy. We're so antsy. Hurry up, God, come on, man. It's people down here that's transgenders. Oh, they putting rainbow flags on the church. Oh, they got drag queens in the school. Oh, all the street dudes is killing each other. Oh, all the races are fighting. Oh, Black Lives Matter was really a fraud. Oh, Jesus, please come back. Hurry up. And they just say, hey, here's Jesus. And we just, oh, hey, come on, y'all, go. Like, we like, yo, we got these fools. We got these fools, man. Like, that's how they gonna look at us, bro. And what we gonna be able to say, because we the ones running around telling everybody all the bad stuff anyway. We done tricked everybody and everything, and we done been tricked ourselves. Come on, man. Don't get tricked out your spot, bro. Believing in it too much because you want to be antsy. Because you want to just jump up there and be antsy. You want to go in there and, I know what's going on. And that's cool, brother. You wise, and you are. And you have great intentions. And don't get it twisted. Like, you're not just off the Richter. Like, I am nowhere near your enemy when I'm saying what I'm saying. Trust me. I fell for so much stuff too myself. Like, I would hope that nobody is taking me as an enemy of God or an enemy of the truth, or I'm trying to tell people like, oh, the end of the world isn't right now, like, don't get saved. Oh, no, you better get saved, because you never know when it's going to happen. That's the point. You never know when it's going to happen. No man. Even Jesus said he didn't even know. Only the Father knows, bro. Only the Father knows. And just to stay on topic a little bit, I know I done said certain things that maybe went over some people's head, or it's like, dang, whatever. And I'm trying to talk really simple as well, so that way even the most simplest mind can get it. I could get complex with you, and some of y'all know that, y'all avid listeners, you know what's up. Like, but I'm gonna keep it real simple and everything like that, so that way everybody understands, because I feel like this is an urgent message. I need every Christian, everybody who's a believer, if you just into conspiracy theories, whatever, I don't care, spread this message. Sit down, even if you don't agree with it, say, hey man, what do you think about this idiot? I don't care, just share it. This needs to be discussed. This thing is not what you guys are calling it. I don't know what it is, as far as, okay, well, if it's not that, then what is it then, Tommy? I don't know. But what I do know is there's no way this could be the quote-unquote one world religion. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, it's not even in the right sequence. So some people will say, well, maybe they're preparing it for that sequence. No, it's never going to work. You're never going to convince this generation to ever get down with anything that has to do with Christianity. It don't matter if it's false doctrine. It don't matter if it puts a big rainbow flag and welcomes all gays and welcomes all transgenders. It don't matter, bro. It does not matter. You're not going to convince this generation.
And I want to add something to that part right there. You already see the churches putting rainbow flag on the church. Do you see a huge wave of gay people going to church, even though they have their own churches now? No, you don't. You don't. So don't ever think that these fools are looking anywhere near that. They don't want to walk into anything like that. That's not... Come on. It's almost finished. Literally about 3 more minutes.
To do anything that has to do with the fake Jesus, the real Jesus, unless you put the fake Jesus in their face and convince them because he has doing all these so-called miracles. But if you just come out there and scream about some Chrislam, man, that ain't right there. Come on, bro. That's not gonna work, bro. Once again, I'm very open to saying this could be a setup. This could be a setup. You know, how could it be a setup? All right, you guys want to talk about how it could be a setup? Let's talk about how it could be a setup. It could be a setup in the sense of, hey, when they push the fake Jesus on us and he's out there performing the fake miracles or whatever like that as they fake revelations and they fake the quote-unquote end of the world and they fake the return of Christ and they fake the rapture, yeah, he could come and say, well, I was never a religious man. Read your Bible. I never promoted religion. I don't even know what Christianity is. So why would I want religions beefing all together? And you can push some stupid stuff like that, and people will fall for it. It's not enough. It's still not enough, in my opinion. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I stand on it. It's just not enough. It doesn't fit the spirit of these people. I just came from the world. I was in the world heavy not that long ago. I was around all these different lifestyles, all these different people. I was around the cocaine doers. I live in Atlanta. You already know what lifestyle Atlanta has. You know the type of people that's out here. Okay? I've been around everybody. Alright? It's not a secret. I used to sell products. That brought me around even more kinds of different walks of life. Those people don't want nothing. You hear them? Listen to what I'm about to tell you. A lot of them do not want nothing to do with anything like that. They're not, and they definitely don't want something that confusing. They definitely wouldn't want something that confusing. Christianity and Islam, come on, bro. Just because it says one world religion does not mean it means, oh, take all the religions of the world and make them into one. That's not what that means. We're talking about a new religion. Not bring yours, and bring yours to the table. No, we're talking about a whole new religion. Somebody said, well, Tommy, it is a new religion. It's called Chrislam. No, fool. No. That's not a one-world religion at all. What are you talking about? So what about Buddhists? Where they at? They gonna bring them over, they gonna call it Chrislam Buddha? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Alright. So, that is just a very simple breakdown of this whole Chrislam thing that's being discussed widely throughout the conspiracy theorists and the Christian community. I'm not sure if the Muslim brothers was talking about it or the Jews, but but I see a lot of people posting it and they're trying to warn people, and I just felt like this was a necessary message. So thanks for listening. I'm out.